Good morning. Man, this dust, man. Hello, everyone. It's, I don't know, Wednesday? Yeah, it's Wednesday. Oh, we're shaking. Well, listen, I was saying that a lot last video, and then when I watched it back, it wasn't really shaking that bad. So, I mean, I don't know. I also have a bonnet on. You guys may be wondering why. You also may not. So, teach his own. I'm on my way to work again, as per usual. This is, you know, an everyday thing. And yeah, how's everyone doing? How did people like my coming back video? I don't think a lot of people saw it, but that's fine. Oh, great. That's great. So yeah, so how'd you guys like it? I'm hoping that I can get breakfast this morning. I left in enough time to do so. I absolutely hate this. I hate using my visor. I really hate that. Okay, rude. One of my alarms just cut me off. But that's fine. But anyway, it is a beautiful day out. Okay, just kill us all. People have been driving extremely recklessly lately. Now, like I was saying about me driving in NASCAR, I 100% believe that I can do that. But like, a lot of people cannot, and they've been driving like they can do NASCAR, and that is just not the truth, babe. It's not the truth. So anyway, I've been doing well, kind of. My allergies have been really bad these past few days, and I think it's because it was raining a lot for a while. Like, it was raining for like how many days was that? I think it rained for like 4 days. Like, it was like at least like 2 days straight, and then like 2 days like where some rain and then not rain. But anyway, now it's 62 degrees at 8 o'clock in the morning, and it's warm out. Like, sun's out, buns out, babes, and so are my allergies and the pollen. Does anyone else's car, like, even though their air is off, it still blows through the vents, like, while you're driving? Is that just me and my car, or is that like everywhere? And mind you, I have a 2021 Kia Forte. So like, it's coming out, like, it's on off, like, you know, but it's coming out, and I feel it, and I don't like that. I don't like when that happens to me, and I don't know how to fix that because it's off, you know. And yeah, that's wild. So anyway, I'm very tired today. Oh, my allergies, that's my thing. So my allergies have just been going through the roof, and when I wake up in the mornings, oh my gosh, like, even right now my throat feels like I could scratch it. Like, I want to like I want to get in there and like just scratch, man, because it is uncomfortable. And I have taken every allergy medicine known to womankind, and nothing. It does not work. The only thing that works for me is Benadryl, and I think it's because it makes me drowsy. It makes me go to sleep, and I'm not thinking about my allergies at that time. But like, Anything else doesn't work. Even the generic stuff, even the pricey stuff, all the stuff that I have tried. And then I'm like, well, what the heck? You know? Like, what the heck am I supposed to, even the stuff that you like squirt up your nose, what is it called? It's in that bottle where you like put your 2 fingers here and then you push from the bottom and it's like Flonase. That doesn't work for me. It'll work for maybe like 20 minutes and then we're right back at it. And I'm like, this is like a super allergies. That's what's going on. Dudes, my titties look huge. And what's even more wild is that like this looks big enough. You know what I mean? I don't know. But like this looks big enough. But then you got it popping out at the top. And it's like, what's going on? What is going on? You know what I mean? Like I just want to be a nice, just plain old D cup. That is what I want, you know? I just want to not have these things hanging off of my chest all the time. The last time that I weighed them, oh my God, please break. The last time that I weighed them, they were 8.5 pounds. 8.5 pounds each. I have 17. Oh, I had to do that math. It was hard for me. I have 17, right? 8 and 8 is 16, and then halves are 1. So yeah, I have 17 extra pounds just hanging off of my chest. Come on, babe, bro. It isn't such a nice day out. And I'm on my way to work, and I'm gonna be there for 8 hours. My whole day gone. Just boop. It's a beautiful day. I would love to be taking my booty to the beach right now and just laying on the sand and then getting in the water and splish splashing around in the ocean for at least 3 hours in the ocean. And then I'm gonna, an hour and a half, and then I'm gonna get out, and then I'm gonna eat a sandwich, and I'm gonna lay on the sand again, and then I'm gonna go back in the ocean for another hour and a half, maybe 2, and then get out, and then maybe eat another sandwich, and then lay on the ground again, and then just relax, get a nice tan, go back to the Airbnb, shower, and then go out at night. That's what I want to do today on this Wednesday, April 13th. Am I going to do that? No. I'm going to go sit in an office for 8 hours. Is it even red? No, it's not. People literally, like, I don't know, man. I really don't know. Like, we're braking and the light is green. The light is full-blown green. What is going on? Oh my God. Oh my God. Can I get around these people? No, I can't. Okay. I really hope that I have time to go to Starbucks. What time is it? Oh yeah, bro. I got time. I got the time. I left early today. Why? I don't know. And it's really wild because some days I'll wake up the same time and I'll spend the same amount of time in the bathroom, same amount of time out of the bathroom, and and I don't leave at the same time. And then I don't have time to go. It's all about time, man. It's all about time. Life is about time and money. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes I think, like, if I go rob a bank right now, how much money would I get out of that? Maybe, like, a couple thousand, you know? I mean, it'll be my first offense. How much time in jail would I get? I don't know. But, like, I would have to look that up. I'm thinking maybe, like, a few years. Maybe not even a few years. Maybe, like, a couple months. People get a couple months for murder. But, like, would I get that? I don't know. You know? It's my first offense. Maybe I could just be like, I would plead insanity. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes, like, okay, so my boyfriend doesn't have, well, not doesn't have. He has a job where he can, like, be on, like, the phone. So, like, if I call him at, like, any point, he can just answer and be like, hey, what's up? And, like, we can, like, talk, you know? Like, not all the time. Like, if he's, like, dealing with something, obviously, like, I can't talk to him. But majority of the time, like, if I call, he will answer and I can talk to him. So I don't have that luxury because I work in a medical office and I work at the front desk. So I can't just be on my personal cell phone just talking, you know? So because he has that type of job, he sends voice messages all the time. And I'm like, dude, like, now I have to, like, get up and go into, like, a separate freaking room to listen to this and then respond to it. And then when you can just freaking text me, or you can use the voice dictation and have that text me instead of you doing it. But, like, I don't know. I think that the I would honestly prefer to talk through voice messages because it's a lot easier, and I know that's why he does it. But I'm just like, bro, like, not while I'm at work or while I'm driving, because my phone is hooked up to the Bluetooth or the Apple Music, whichever one, and that doesn't always flip over for me to be able to hear him. But anyway, so I have this bonnet on because my hair is in braids. And you may be wondering, like, well, Kennedy, why don't you take your braids out before you leave your house? And that's a great question to ask, because why don't I do that? I don't know. I think that I have some type of dang, that was really backed up. I feel like I have some type of something going on up here to where I am not okay. Only because I feel like I've been dealing with a lot of BS. Oh my God. People are just really driving weird lately. Like, there's just been weird stuff going on, and I don't like it. But anyway, I have been, okay, so it all started back when my boyfriend and I had broke up, and I moved in with my dad. Not great, but I was there, and I had like a room there and some type of, you know, thing to sleep on, and I was basically like living in my car, because my car was like okay, so let me yeah, but like I was in my car a lot of the time because I didn't want to be there. So I adapted this idea that my car was like my safe space, you know, like this is where I could be and like nothing bad can happen to me, which was like insane, because back then the car that I had was like a freaking death trap. Okay, like it was always breaking down, And it was my fault because I did not have the funds to get it fixed the way that it needed to be. So like my tire, like it needed a wheel alignment and tie rods and all this other kind of stuff. And my wheels kept, my front two wheels kept exploding basically. And I would be on the side of the road like every, 3 months changing the freaking tire. So I never really knew when it was gonna go, but like kinda, cause like I can look at the tire and see how ripped up it was, and then be like, okay, well I don't have that much left. But then I knew that I'd be changing it at some point. So always on the side of the road for that. Then my batteries kept going, and then my catalytic converter kept going because my check engine light was coming on. And I'm like, dude, like, what in the world? What in the world? I was literally like, this has to be like a joke. And then the straw that broke the camel's back was when my tire popped off while I was driving. And like, anytime I would get in that car, I would pray. And I'm like, please, Lord, keep me safe, because I don't know what's gonna go on. Like, it was wild, but that was my safe space. And then so then I had like a mental breakdown. Cue to the video that's on there that says, I quit my job and moved to South Carolina or wherever. It said on there, but I did quit my job because I was just so unhappy in Delaware. You know what? I'm gonna take matters into my own hands and I'm gonna leave. I took that car. This was before the tire came off on me while I was driving. So I took that car and drove her to South Carolina. Like, that was literally insane. Like, the tire popped on me while I was driving. And it's crazy because one of my best friends lives in West Virginia. So I had, well, not anymore, but when I had stopped to her house because it was like a point where I could stop. It was like not getting late, but she was like, just stop here for the night. And I was like, okay, cool. So I stopped there for the night. Oh, this is my turn. I stopped there for the night, and West Virginia has a lot of mountains, if you did not know that. And I remember driving up a mountain through a cloud, literally through a freaking cloud. I remember it. And then I was driving up, and I'm like, I feel so free. Like, this is like, honestly, like, so amazing. Like, I have no ties, no nothing. Like, this is like new beginnings for me. I get down from the mountain and I'm driving, and now I'm like close to Maryland at this point. I think I was close to like Fredericksburg or something like that. And I just hear and then I'm just like, doof, 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 doof. You know what it sounds like when you're driving and your tire pops? I was like, no. But I was so thankful that it did not happen while I was driving up that mountain or down the mountain, because you know how much of a pain in the ass it would have been to have to change a tire on a freaking incline or a decline. No thank you. Like, she waited until I was on flat ground, and I truly appreciate her for that, because that was scary. But then some man, okay, so I don't know if you guys ever saw this one, I think it was a Criminal Minds episode, when oh man, Hoyt, I think his name was, the villain, the guy. So he was like killing people, and one of the people, like, when he was, I think he was like coming back for his revenge or something like that, I don't know, but he like faked, like, the guy was on the ground like changing the tire, and then when he was getting out of the car, he was just like, honey, like, wouldn't you want me to stop if it was you? But no one was really in the car, and he was talking to no one because he was going to kill them. So when I was changing my tire, I was on the phone with my brother, and I was like, please, like, be on the phone with me while I'm doing this, because if anything happens to me, you know, we share locations and everything, but like, you know, just in case, so that you know where it happened and you know what to look for or something like that. So I had a screwdriver. I was wearing what in the world is going on with this car? Anyway, so I had a screwdriver in my yoga pants, like tucked into it, so you can kind of see the tip of it, just in case, you know, someone got weird and was like, you know what, I'm gonna try to take you. But he had got out. This man had got out of a minivan, and he was like, do you need help? And I'm like, no, like, I'm okay, like, I'm totally okay. Like, mind you, I'm like, I am a heavy perspirator, okay? So, and it was hot. It was like March something, but it was hot in 2020 of March, okay? It was really hot. So I'm like sweating my buns off, changing this tire, and like I look disheveled. So he's like very persistent, and I'm like, dude, this guy is gonna try to murder me. And he's like, cause like I got stuff on the side of the road because I had to take stuff out of my trunk to get to my spare tire, and like it was just a freaking, it was wild. I mean, like I changed it and like I was able to get to, but like I didn't change it well because the way that I was scared because I'm like, this man, like I like I don't know. But I was like on like gravel on the side of the road, so I really wasn't level either to change it. It was just wild. And it was this tire, the driver's side tire, so it's facing the road, so I'm like changing it on like people going like 80-90 miles an hour, and I'm like, okay, like scary, but whatever. So that was that. I really hope there's a lot of people on this line. So yeah, so when I was in South Carolina, dang, somebody just went in there. All right, how long is this line? Okay, that's not bad, I guess. I mean, I can wait. But yeah, I got time. Oh, darn it. Girl, if you don't move the heck up. But anyway, so yeah, so when I was there, I was like, okay, like I can do it. Like I'll just be living in my car for a little bit, so I'm not spending so much money on hotels until I figure out like my job situation. So I started living in my car, and it wasn't great, but I mean, it was just me, so it wasn't too bad. And then I had the Planet Fitness membership, so I would go there to shower and like, you know, get ready. I lost quite a few pounds being there because I wasn't eating a lot, for one, and two, I was working out a lot because I was, you know, there at the gym. So I should probably start taking down my hair. So yeah, it was just like, it was crazy. So I'm living in my car, and then that became a serious safe space for me because it was everything for me in South Carolina. Like it was my home, basically. Like my car was my home, and I felt safe in it. Like I felt like, okay, like this car will protect me. Because then she also brought me back from South Carolina to Delaware without anything breaking down, no tires pop, no nothing. Like she literally, like, that was, and yeah, I'm gonna humanize my old car because like I feel like she was my guardian angel at a point because that was freaking insane. What is this? Oh, trail mix. I was like, what the hell? Okie dokie. I need Monday. What's this? Okay, $6. What? It just became my safe space. This car did, and I would do everything in this car. So then when I had moved back to Delaware, because everyone was just like, you know what, like, and I really okay, pause for like 1 second. Okay, everyone just relax. Good, how are you?
$8.90. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank
Can
you.
I answer any straws or napkins?
Oh no, that's okay. Oh, napkins, please.
Napkins? You got it.
Okay, so yeah, so safe space, boom. So, and like I was saying, like I really I don't regret that experience. That was like a really wild experience for me, and it showed a lot about like myself. Everyone that I was talking to was just like, well, listen. And I wasn't even really down there for long. Man, see, like I really gotta chill out, because like I don't like when people when they hand me my drinks like this. I don't like that, because it's like I feel like you're touching where my mouth is supposed to be, and I don't know where your hands have been, because I used to work in fast food, and I know a lot of people dig in their butts and don't wash their hands. So anyway, yeah, so a lot of people were just like, oh well, like you tried, like just come home, like just don't, like just, it's fine, you can try again another time. And it's like, I can't just like try again another time, like that's not like, I mean, like I can try again another time, but things happen, you know. Like right now, like if I were to try that would be dumb of me. Like I am not able to do that right now. I have too many, responsibilities. Like now I have a car payment that's out the wazoo expensive, but I don't, I can't not pay it, because, one, I need a car, and two, that's not about to go on my credit. Heck no. So it's a mess. Well, not a mess, but when I came home from doing that, I went to go stay with my mom, and man, this thing is just jingle jangling. What is happening? I really got to take my braids out. Like I don't have the time to be dilly dallying. Okay, I need to take my glasses off for this. But yeah, so look at my hair. So anyway, so that's like, this is like, I don't like when it bounces, because then that like, I also don't know why my pants are all the way up here either. Like what's going on with that? I don't know. I guess it's the way I'm sitting. But anyway, yeah, so when I came back home, so like I had like my whole life in my car, basically. I just packed up all my stuff and put it in my car. When I came back to Delaware, I lived with my mom, and there wasn't really a lot of space in there for me. So a lot of my stuff was still in my car, and it was still my safe space, because I really didn't, like it just wasn't, like mentally it was not a safe space anywhere else that I was at. So I was like, okay, boom, like I'm about to just, stick within here. So when I came back, I was still, Jesus Christ, this car, man. I was still in my car. Like that's just how I was, living life. And I was fine with that, only because like that's what I knew, and that's what felt safe to me. It felt like, okay, like this is where I want to be at. So God. I tell you, man, it's just I don't know. I also don't know what's going on up here. What? Okay. So yeah, so that was just my safe space. Boom. So I came home, living with my mom, And I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna continue with this because this is just safe to me. And it's not good, you know, because it's not good that I, you know, was like that, and I'm still like that to this day. We're back together, we love each other, everything's grand and dandy. But that's just how I feel, because I don't know how to explain this, but I don't really like where we're living, so I don't feel like that's a safe space for me. Like, I'm very thankful that we have a place over our heads and like everything's cool, but like I don't feel like that's a safe space. So I just keep things in my car, and even though I explain that, I feel like people don't really understand me when I say that, because it makes sense to me. And that's fine that it makes sense to me, because it really only needs to make sense to me. But it's hard when you're with someone and they don't understand why you are crazy. Like, and I don't think that I'm crazy. I just think that I have some things that I need to be dealing with that I'm not, and that could be considered crazy, because why aren't I dealing with these things? You know what I mean? Like, why aren't I doing that? Doesn't make any sense. So I adapted this thing to where I just get myself ready. I mean, this isn't all the time. Like, in the mornings, like when I'm home, I mean, wait a minute. In the mornings when I don't have to go to work or like do anything for work, it ain't braiding like it's supposed to be braided. Like, what? I don't even know what I'm doing. I'm just doing stuff that I've seen other people with curly hair do, and I'm hoping that it works, and it's not. Oh my god. Alright, hang on, guys. I'm gonna fix it. But yeah, so like, it's just, I don't know. I really think I need to go to therapy to like work out some issues, because it's not, I mean, like, it makes sense to me that this is like, you know, a safe space, but like, it doesn't at the same time, because I have a home, you know, like I'm paying for that home. So it's like, why aren't I just using that home? But then I also feel like I just have more like control when I'm in my car. I don't know, like, it's a weird, it's just weird. It's weird. But that's the tea. So that's gonna queue up possibly next video of me cleaning out my car. I don't want to promise that, but that's most likely what's gonna happen. But you know what? We'll see. We will see, because that's probably gonna happen. Oh no, it can't happen this weekend, because I'm going with my boyfriend and his family. Man, my eyes are itchy, my throat is itchy, my hair looks a little crazy. I mean, like, it looks okay now that I've, like, you know, I guess fixed it. I mean, I don't know what the back looks like. It feels like it's wavy. So I just wanted to just lay flat. I mean, like, it feels okay. It feels okay. Okay, so we got my Urkel pants on. I really don't know why they're, oh man, you can really see my bra on this. Do I give a no? Alright, so it's really also annoying. Like, see, this is just me complaining all the time. This doesn't have like a catcher on the top, so this always pops off every time I'm like, you know, really getting in there and like trying to, you know, see, like, it starts coming off. I've gotten used to it to where I know how to maneuver it a little bit better, but some days I don't maneuver it well, and it sends me, honey. Also, we're still using the headphones, because am I gonna buy AirPods? Not right now. I'm not gonna say no because it's just not right now, honey. And that's fine. Alright guys, I'm out of here. Have a fabulous day. I'm not late, but not on time. So alright, I mean, like, it looks kind of cute though. Like, I mean, like, I can get with it. I can get with this. Yeah, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. Okay, I'm gonna be out of here because I gotta get in there. Everyone have a great day. Be safe. If you have allergies, just know I'm suffering with you. So, cheers to this Wednesday, everybody. Have a good time. And I will see you at some point when I clean out my car. Bye.